War Dogs is the story of two 20-something-year-old men who essentially are international arms dealers. They provide weapons for our allies in other countries such as like Afghanistan and such things like that. And they have this $300 million contract, and that's essentially the movie. But um, yeah, they're international arms dealers. They sell weapons and ammo and cavalry and such things like that to other countries, militaries or U.S. military, and all the things they're doing may not, or a lot of things they're doing may not be legal. That's all I'm gonna say. Uh, so I was actually excited for War Dogs going into it, and I was not let down. This movie has a great energy about itself. The two leads are really good. Jonah Hill and Miles Teller, they're very good. They have good chemistry. I like their characters. They were interesting. I like this story. I thought this was a very interesting story when I first heard about it, and it's very engaging in the movie. It really keeps you in. It's it To me, this movie almost feels like an epic, like you're watching something like Goodfellas or something. It's not that good, but I mean, it's like it had that weird feeling to it. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was just had a great energy about itself. It was very entertaining. It's very tightly paced. That it's like it's about 114 minutes, and it goes by decently fast. It's a pretty interesting movie. I had a lot of fun with it actually. Weirdly enough, yeah, the story is actually quite intriguing. I don't know. It was just a fun movie. I don't know. It's movies like this that I like a lot. Like I like these true story based movies that can really lock you into the story and keep you engaged. And that's what War Dogs did for me. It has, as I said, it has a great energy about itself. It's very stylistic. Uh, it's a fun movie. As for problems, there are a couple minor problems. I mean, it's mostly has to do with the third act. The third act falls for a lot of Hollywood tropes and cliches that try to make the movie more dramatic, and that most of them probably didn't happen. And it goes down that route a lot, and it's not done in the best way. It feels kind of cliche. It doesn't really work. But I mean, aside from that, and some things that were a little too drawn out for me, it's pretty tight. I really like this movie a lot. Actually, it's actually one of my favorite movies of the year. Weirdly enough, it's in probably say my top 10. I would think. It's like my number 10. So, but yeah, so I give War Dogs a B plus. Saying this is in my top 10 and having it at a B plus is interesting, but for me, it's a 4 out of 5. So that means the movie's pretty great for the most part. It is kind of great, honestly. In my opinion, I mean, I thought it was really, really good. Surprisingly, like I didn't think it. Like I was really excited to see it, but I mean, I didn't think it'd be like great or anything. It was pretty freaking sweet. This is my kind of movie. Maybe that's just me, but yeah. So yeah, War Dogs. Funny movie too. I didn't really mention that, but funny and gritty at the same time. It was kind of cool. But yeah, so War Dogs comes out this weekend. I'd actually recommend you see this. Tomorrow I might see Hell or High Water. I want to. But yeah, Wednesday I have passes to Don't Breathe and Ben Hur. Maybe one or the other. I don't know. I have passes to Don't Breathe next week too, though. So might wait till next week for that one. But yeah, and I also got a review for a Leica animation movie. I had that poll up on my Twitter right now. Link to my Twitter is in the description if you want to vote on that poll. And then I'll have my review for Kubo and those two strings up this weekend. So yeah, that's my review of War Dogs. So peace.